What's good, guys, and welcome back to the channel. We are through to our first final under Ole Gunnar Solskjaer, and it's taken 15 months and 5 semi-finals, but guys, we are finally through to another European final and another chance for European silverware. Come on, United. Guys, remember to like this video, subscribe to the channel if you're new, and if this is your first time watching any of the videos on this channel, welcome to the channel. I'm Nims. I'm based in Brisbane, a Manchester United supporter for 15 years. Let's get into the review. All right, people. So not one of our, well, should I say, not one of our vintage performances in Europe, but we managed to progress even though we lost on the night 3-2. For me, it was disappointing that we lost. To concede 3 goals. That third goal was very kind of questionable, but nevertheless, we still conceded 3 goals, which is not great. We scored 2. Edison Cavani got 2 goals tonight, which is good. But we can start with the amount of chances we gave away. So many chances in the first 35 minutes. They had 12 to 15 attempts to our 5 attempts before 40 minutes passed. So we were really open in midfield. We didn't have much cover for our defenders. Harry Maguire and Eric Bailly, I thought, were all right. Harry was good with dealing with all the high balls that were thrown at him. He dealt with Eden Dzeko well. Eric Bailly, you can sort of point the finger at him for the first goal because he was sort of on the wrong side of his player. He should have been in front, but or beside, goal side, but he was behind Eden Dzeko. Otherwise, both centre backs were great on the ball. Tidy, progressing play through the thirds. They were both solid. Both fullbacks. Leauge, he got caught the ball a few times, lost possession. Didn't offer much going forward. Aaron Wan-Bissaka was the same. He was good defensively. Didn't offer much going forward either, although he put a few crosses in, but they weren't as great as they should be. Now, Paul Pogba and Fred both started in the number 6 position. Now, I thought, those 2 players were open. Everyone knows their strengths and weaknesses. And those 2 players were quite open. They were quite spread out. They weren't narrow enough. The Roma players found a lot of pockets of space in between them, in between the lines. So they managed to progress the ball quite easily through past our midfield. The second goal that we conceded, Fred was unlucky to get caught in possession. He does well initially, but then he was unlucky to have the ball knocked off his feet. And a beautiful strike from the midfielder as well to get the ball past David De Gea. And then the third goal from Roma, I mean, man, that's an offside for me. That's not a goal. Alex Telles was unlucky to cause a deflection. But I mean, VAR and the officials, man, fucking useless. This is a disgrace. It's so inconsistent. It's a disgrace. And even the commentators, everyone said it was offside, but it wasn't. It was. Nevertheless, Reds, we are through to our first final under Solskjaer. A chance for some silverware. A good opportunity for the boys to kick on and to build a really strong bond, and hopefully many more finals and many more trophies follow. Guys, I'm also giving my player ratings for the performance against Roma today. David De Gea, obviously I'm going to give this guy a 9 because he was my man of the match. This guy pulled off so many crucial saves. He honestly saved us and kept us in this tie, because we could have been 3-0 down in 20 minutes. So David De Gea deserves a 9. Leauge, for me, only gets a 6. He got caught on possession a few times, not much going forward. Harry Maguire, he gets a 7. I thought he was solid. Eric Bailly, he gets a 6. He was a bit rusty, with his awareness and all that in the box. Although his play on the ball was pretty solid and tidy. Aaron Wan-Bissaka, for me, he gets a 7. I thought he was good in defense, getting forward, and his all-round receiving and ball play was tidy, so he gets a 7. Paul Pogba and Fred, for me, both get a 6, even though Fred was involved in the first goal. I just thought he got played around easy. You know, his positioning, he wasn't able to disrupt much of the play. Even though he sort of picked up his game towards the end, it wasn't good enough. Paul Pogba the same, got run around too easy, didn't create much going forward. Mason Greenwood had a quiet night, didn't create much either, didn't have really any clear-sighted goal, so only 6. Bruno Fernandes gets an 8. He was great with the pass for Edison Cavani's second, and with his defensive work rate, getting back, covering space, you know, helping out at the back. Bruno Fernandes was good. Honestly, for me, when I see the team without Bruno Fernandes, it looks a lot more fragile and weaker. So Bruno Fernandes gets an 8. Edison Cavani gets a 9. Now, it was man of the match. My man of the match was between those two guys, Edison Cavani and David De Gea. But David De Gea just takes it because, you know, it's important to score goals, but keeping goals out is just as, or even more important. That's the El Matador again on the score sheet, deadly in front of goal. He 4 shots total, 3 on target and 2 goals. This guy is 35, 6 years old, but he's still class, and he's got it all, and he doesn't look like he's lost anything throughout the years. So we're really lucky to have a proper number 9 like him. Thank you guys for watching this video. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe to the channel if you're new. Let me know in the comments what you thought about the game tonight. Any individual performances that stood out for you. I'd love to hear about it, guys. And yes, I'll catch you on the next one. Peace.